who actually. So let's dive into what the affiliate program that we've put together for the club is all about. Let's talk about how you can achieve the income goal that you solely desire, right? From the structure put together by the Growth Club. Now, let's start off with the membership tiers. Now, I have one very good news for everybody. Based off the understanding and the level of difference that we want to make as a community, we've decided to do something different in the Growth Club. Now, many people often feel that they cannot take advantage of opportunities because they don't have money, right? So most times, many platforms will say, oh, you know what, you need to be a member, you need to buy a membership before you can make any form of money from that platform. But guess what? The good news with the Growth Club is this. We will be allowing even free members, invite other members who are going to be paid members, and we will give those sort of leaders or those sort of builders about a 30 to 60-day period to purchase a membership before probably they now lose out on commissions. But this is one thing that we're doing with the new system, right? So even as a free member, you can join the Growth Club. If you're hardworking, right? Join the Growth Club, even with a free account. You can invite somebody. Of course, the money will be in your back office, but you cannot withdraw it until you own a membership, right? And that money will stick there for the next 60 days to give you ample time to raise the money to own a membership or use the money made from the membership to then purchase yourself, a club membership tier, right? So it's so simple, and there is absolutely no reason why somebody shouldn't be making money from this particular opportunity. This is not your regular network marketing kind of business. It's not that. This is different. How many of us know about companies out there that will let you use their platform for free and allow you the grace to even accumulate money? And then later on, when you own a membership, you can now go ahead and then take that money. It is a game changer, right? So all the stories of, oh, I don't have money, oh, I can't afford it right now, all of those things do not exist, right? Even if you have somebody who has, like, let's say $10,000, wants to follow Elevate Wealth, you can join for free, right? Bring the person to the club. The person goes ahead, right? The person goes ahead, makes a profit the first month. Let's say you invite somebody, person makes the money. The money will be there for you to take, but only after you have a membership. For 60 whole days, you don't need to worry about, oh, I'm going to lose out commissions if I invite this person. Things are done differently in the Growth Club, right? But first and foremost, you must first understand the tiers of what we have in the Growth Club, starting from the standard, the pro, and the premium. Now let's talk about the benefits simply by building the community. We all understand that every single person who actually purchases a membership needs to pay a one-time registration fee of $99.99. Now, the first benefit as a builder is you get yourself 50% of that membership fee. It is paid out to you instantly. Somebody buys a membership, $50 is given to you straight up. So you can choose to invite 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, as many as you feel like inviting to the club. And guess what? Let's say you invite James, $50, Mark, $50, Jeffrey, $50, Trisha, $50, Lizzie, $50, Lisa, another $50. That's how interesting the affiliate benefit is. So let's say you have about 6 people you invited to the club. Guess what? You've just made yourself $300 easily, simply by using the club as a way to generate money for yourself. It doesn't stop there. The second benefit as a club builder is Elevate Wealth. Many of us don't understand how massive this particular commission is. Maybe when we start off at the end of the month and paid members who have access to this start making money, some people start making some commissions, then you understand how huge of an income Elevate Wealth commissions are, right? I like to call this repeated income. In fact, every other bonus aside from the peer bonus is a repeated income. So it means you make it over and over and over and over and over again. It keeps coming. It's not one thing that you do once and then it stops. No, it keeps coming over and over again. Now, let's say you are a standard member, which is the 6-month membership. You'll be getting yourself 7% profit split. Now, many people don't still understand what I mean by 7% profit split. And I'm going to show you a simple example of what that means. If you are a pro or a premium member, you get yourself a 10% profit split. So let's take a simple example here. So let's say you invite Jane and John to the membership, to the club, right? And let's even assume that you have a membership. And Jane uses Elevate Wealth and makes $5,000 a very first month. Because you are a standard member, you'll be making $350 that month from Jane alone. John makes $500 month 1 in profit. You'll be making $35 from John for month 1. So it means aside from the peer bonus that you got from inviting Jane and John to the club, you now also make an extra $385 the first month. Don't forget I said something. This is repeated income. Month 2, Jane says, oh, this is brilliant. I want to increase the money I'm trading. She tops up her trading account. And Jane earns $10,000 the second month. But don't forget, you are a standard member. You earn yourself 7% of 10,000, which is $700. Let's say John makes $1,000 in profit. You earn yourself $70. So you've typically made yourself another $770 for month 2. Now calculate what you've made from Elevate Wealth alone. That's 770 plus 385. That's about $1,155 in 2 months, simply by helping people solve a problem. Now, someone will ask me, how is this possible? This is possible because every single time Elevate Wealth makes money for any member, there is a performance fee of 35%. And you can earn yourself 7 or 10% based off your membership. That's why it makes more sense to have the higher memberships. Let's go to a pro and a premium member's profit split, which is 10%. Compared to a standard member, the pro or premium member would have earned $550 that first month, while a standard member would have made $385 that first month. Month 2, if you are a pro or a premium member, you would have made $1,110 month 2, compared to a $770 in month 2. And you can see right there, that's a whooping $1,660 done easily, simply because you own a membership. Now, that's for people that own memberships. Now, imagine if you don't have any membership, but you still want to gather money, right? And use that money to kickstart the entire process. Guess what happens? Even if you're a free member and a commission is made, imagine somebody who could not afford, right, to buy a membership, but invites about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And this person makes $385 the first month. It is almost impossible for the person to say they cannot afford to purchase a membership, because now you even have more than enough to purchase a membership. Imagine you have two people. You'd have made $100 from the first bonus and $385 from Elevate Works Commission. That's about $485. That way you can even easily purchase a yearly membership. Now you understand why I'm saying there is absolutely no excuse for anybody to say they don't have money to begin the business. They don't have money to join the membership. Let's not forget the simple, most interesting part of the club. It's a club of hardworking people. Somebody who is hardworking and cannot access finance deserves an opportunity. And that's what we're doing in the club, right? So you don't have money, but come on, you cannot be broke and be lazy at the same time. It's okay to be broke, but it's not okay to be lazy and be broke at the same time. So somebody who is broke and is not lazy, because in this club we only want hardworking people, right? Can use this and then make money and start off their journey. It doesn't stop there. Now, let's talk about the membership qualifications and the ranking. The very first rank in the Growth Club is the Knight rank. And you'll be rewarded with $200 every single month, which is paid weekly, by the way. That's $50 every single week. And the team size you need to have is just a simple team of 50 people with a minimum personal referral of 3 people. By the way, someone will ask me, how do I get 3 people? U63 will solve that issue. I'm going to talk about that strategy right on this call. Now, for you to qualify as a Knight member, the maximum number of people from one team cannot exceed 20 people, right? Next rank is the Baron. And the goal is, if you help 3 of your members become Knight Knight rank, you would be achieving the rank where you get the brand new 2023 car, or you can get $6,500 paid out to you every 6 months. So let's say you don't want the car, right? And you want the money. The way this works is this: because you need to stay qualified to keep the car, right, for about 2 to 3 years. The car is worth about $40,000, by the way. If you stay qualified, you get the money for 6 months, which is $6,500. You are qualified again the next 6 months, irrespective of your next rank. It doesn't matter whether you're now an L or you're probably the next rank above it. You still get the $6,500 until you get the cash value of that particular car. Should you choose to go for the cash instead of the brand new car. And all you need to do is have a cumulative number of 150 people, which can be done very easily if you follow the plan I'm about to show you. Now, the maximum of 50 people can count from one organization. The next membership is known as the L membership, where you make $1,600 every single month. Now, let me share one good thing about the membership. Because the minimum membership we have in the club is 6 months, it means if you strive very hard and you hit your rank in your very first month, and that's why I said we're going to teach you how to create your first month story. It means that, let's say you hit the rank of L, right? Your very first month, guess what happens? It means that you get the car and boom, you get the money. Now, this money will be paid out to you every single month for the next 6 months. If you are qualified for one whole year, let's say you have 150 members who have actually purchased a yearly membership. That is you having, you have 300 members who have purchased a yearly membership. That is you having $1,600 guaranteed for the next 1 year, whether you do anything or not. That's how interesting this compensation plan is. It is very lucrative. And for those of you in the club who have been a part of us previously, for the sake of the new folks, 85% of all the money paid in subscription goes back to the community of builders. Typically, if you're a builder, count yourself as one of the owners of Growth Club, because 85% goes back to the community. 15% is probably for operations and a couple of other things. Now, the question for you is, how much of that 85% do you want for yourself? So if you hit 300 members and they are all yearly members, that's $1,600 guaranteed for one whole year. Many people do not understand the power of this bonus. And when I call it truly repeated income, I know exactly what I'm saying. Now, you cannot have more than 100 people per organization count towards this qualification. And the minimum direct referral you need is a minimum of the same 3 personally enrolled members into the club. Let's talk about the Viscount rank, where your team size has to be 450 people. The big question for you is this: can you work with a team and together grow to 450 paid members with a minimum of 4 personal referrals and a maximum of 130 can count from one person's team? Of course, all your teams won't grow the same, but your goal is to pre-qualify the leaders that you want to work with. We're going to talk about that also when I jump into the strategy. At the Viscount level, you make yourself $4,000 every single month. For those of us who are in Nigeria, that's a whooping 924,000 naira every single week, right? That's $1,000 every single week that you make for yourself simply by hitting that rank. Then the marquees, you need to have a cumulative team size of 600 people. And trust me, this is very easy to do. We don't have very big numbers in here. Minimum of 5 personal referrals, and you earn yourself $7,000 every single month, which is about $1,750 every single week, paid out on certain days of the month. Now, this is the highest rank for now. There are more exciting things that comes after Duke. At that point in time, any person who has gone past Duke will be getting something really, really special that makes you even one of the bigger share owners of every single thing that happens in your community in the Growth Club. As a Duke member, at that rank, you're making yourself $12,000 every single month. And your team size just has to be only 750 people with a minimum of 6 personal referrals. That's about $3,000 given to you every single week. Now, understand that commissions will be paid out based off this level of ranking. We're not talking about the commissions for Elevate Wealth. We're not talking about the commissions for peer bonuses. Those ones will be available instantly. Elevate Wealth will be available at the end of the month when all of those charges are made. Peer bonuses will be paid out to you instantly. But commissions based off ranks will be paid out every 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th of every single month. That's 4 times every single month, right? And your commissions will be withdrawable in USDT. So that way you never have to worry about fluctuation of Naira or any other currency across the world. This way it's easy for you to withdraw your money and convert to any local currency of your choice. And if you are new to the world of USDT, don't worry. We'll be showing you how you can have access. And selling USDT is so simple that you can do it from the comfort of your home. You can lay on your bed and convert it to Naira, convert it to whatever currency you want, and you are good to go. So that's the simple compensation plan that every Growth Club community builder will be having access to. Don't forget, the beautiful thing here is this: whether you own a membership or not, you can still benefit from this. You only have a grace of 30 to 60 days to buy a membership, to then keep that commission that you've made. And this makes it very simple. So if you know somebody that you know can actually build, but you say, no, I don't have money, tell them, are you hardworking? Do you have a goal? Are you serious enough to follow a plan? They can use the free version. They can use the club to create money simply by selling the value and then using that money to own a membership. And I believe that's a game changer for any single person out there who is serious and ready to build something amazing. Now, that's the end of the very first part of the call. And if you have questions, please feel free. Now will be the time to ask. By the way, if you're super excited about the fact that somebody can use this platform for free and we can buy them some time for them to generate their income, to then buy a membership, can you give me some 777 on the comment section? I think this is the fairest thing out there. I used to see that particular problem when, I think over the last 10 years, I've seen that particular problem of people who truly want to use the system, but they can't afford it. Whoa, looks like only Franca thinks it's a great idea, and Pastor O, looks like we should reverse it. Okay. Mr. Michael says, how long will the free period last? I said 30 to 60 days. That's a long, long time. That's like 1 to 2 months, right? That's a long, long time. And trust me, whoever invited that person to the club, when the person buys a membership, boom, you make a commission, straight up. That's how this will work. And I believe that this is the fairest system in the entire industry. I don't think anybody else is doing this. And that's why I tell people that, you see, the Growth Club is not another regular online business. No, this is a community. The affiliate system and the affiliate structure is a separate conversation for those people who are interested in building it. You see that during the normal Zoom calls, we don't really focus on the affiliate part of things because the value of the club is what sells itself. Affiliate structure, yes, fantastic way to make life-changing income. Yes, and even many more things to come. Now, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. You can raise up your hand, I will mute you, and then you ask. So in the next 2 minutes, we'll jump into how you can actually hit the rank of Duke. Some people see the numbers and see 750 people. But guess what? You don't need to know 750 people to become a Duke member. All you need to know is that you can make a simple list. I'm going to teach you step by step what you should do. You see, this is I'm going to teach next. They sound very simple, but as simple as they sound, if you don't do it, nothing will happen, right? They sound so simple that anybody will say, oh, this is a no-brainer. But if you don't actually take out 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day to actually execute this thing, nothing happens. And one other thing we're going to do in the community building group is we're going to keep ourselves accountable, right? We're going to keep ourselves accountable. That way, we can easily help identify those community builders that we would also be helping out. Because for me, I'm so much into really wanting to help people achieve these ranks. The more people who can help achieve this rank, the bigger the club will grow, right? So personally, as a person, I am down with helping people who are ready to build and take this very seriously. And if you see that you're very, very serious with your business, trust me, I will most definitely be out there to also help out and ensure that we push you to get to your goals. So in the absence of no questions, I would want to jump into the strategy. And this is the point where you must pay attention. And I've shared this document on the groups. So if you don't have the document, please go to the builders group and simply look for the document that is tagged Elevate Series, right? or Elevate Season, one of those two. That document has every single thing that you'll be needing as a community builder, right? So I'm going to jump straight into this amazing strategy that can help you. Mr. Michael, I said it will last 30 to 60 days. 30 to 60 days. That's when that free period for builders, and this is never going to expire. It's going to remain that way until probably something changes. But for now, 30 to 60 days, free access to the Growth Club platform. But the difference is that that person cannot use any of the services, right? That person cannot use Elevate Wealth. The person can only use the referral structure to generate money for his or herself. That's how that would work, right? But if you are also speaking about our current freebie, I'm going to talk about that later on at the end of the Zoom call. So let's jump into the simple strategy of building and becoming a Duke member. How many of us here on the call really want to hit the level of Duke before the end of October? I know it sounds like it's impossible. Okay, let's even be realistic. Let's say before the end of December. How many of us want to hit the level of Duke? Give me a yes on the comment section. If you truly know that you want to hit the level of Duke before December 4th, 2023, let me know in the comment section. One person wants to hit Duke. Okay. If you think Duke is so much for you, don't worry. Drop the rank you want to hit on the comment section. Just let us know, right? Feel free to just let us know. Two people want to hit the level of Duke. Amazing, right? Who wants to hit the level of Marquise, where they earn $7,000 every single month? By the way, this income is repeated income that you can even use probably in your DBS or in your Elevate Wealth to make more money. Let's know on the comment section, right? So it looks like we have two Dukes in the house. No problem. We'll make it happen. So let's jump into the strategy of really building your business. And I'll tell you something for free tonight. You see, Chairman Elvis said Duke Elvis. Amazing. Amazing. Your first month story is very, very important. And I'm going to show you why it is very important that in the next 30 days, starting from yesterday that we started off the series, you should do all that you can do to create your story. And I'll tell you why. They say facts tell, stories sell. People are more interested in your story, not in the facts. It's funny, but that's how the world works. People are sold through your story. Facts are great. Facts will help you, yes, why not? But stories will sell you. Now, how do you create this first month story? And why is this first month, the next 90 days, and the next 1 year of being a community builder very, very important? And I'm going to say something again. The next 1 year, we would have people in this community making $100,000 a month. No cap. You think it's impossible? Don't worry. I hope you're one of them. And I hope that you make it happen for yourself as well. Now, the project here is to help create 10 Dukes and 50 Barons in the next 3 months. Via the opportunities and the value in the community. That's the goal. 10 Dukes, 50 Barons. 3 months. Watch it happen. Now, the reason why your first 30 days is important and why you must put all, I did not say some, I said all of your efforts, of your focus, your dedication, consistency your persistency as well. It's because your first 30 days is the launching point of your business. Your first 30 days would also set you up for the first 6 months in this business. How do you think it will feel when you know that you've done the work for the next 1 month and you are most certain that for the next 6 months, you are making a minimum of $4,000 every single month, even if you choose to do nothing? But guess what? It won't stop there, because the domino effect will kick in. When people see that you've created that level of success, other people will be motivated to do it. So you won't stop at $4,000 a month. Without doing so much, before you know it, you're on Duke. You're making $12,000 a month. These first 30 days will also set you up for the next 1 year. The big question is, are you ready? It's one thing to say, oh, yes, I'm ready. Yes, we'll do it. Let's go. It's a different thing to actually do the work. I'm going to sit and point out every single aspect of the work that you need to put in. Now, what's your goal? If you are one of the folks who truly wants to become a Duke, your goal is to hit a minimum team size of 750 members before the 4th of December 2023. We had our very first meeting, right? A couple of days ago. It's a 90-day plan. And the question is, how do you do this? How? Many of us think it is rocket science. I remember that I used this same strategy and I built, I think, my team back then when I first learned about this strategy. This was in 2019. I was making about, I think it was $16,000 a week back then, thereabouts. The person who taught me this strategy was making $1 million a month. Not to worry, one of these days I'm going to invite him to one of the builders call. He's my mentor. The person who really taught me how to do this thing the right way. He was making $1 million a month. I was making $16,000 a week. 2019. I will never forget that period of my life. It was bliss. But the question is how? How? That's the question. And the good news is that I have the answer for you tonight. How do you become Duke? For the 10 people who have made up their mind and said, you know what? Come rain, come sunshine. It is Duke or nothing else. Come good times, come rainy days, come hailstorm. It is Duke or nothing else. And I would refuse to settle for any other thing aside from Duke. For that person, this is what you need to do. Exactly. You need to identify 6 leaders who are simply going to have an organization of 150 people. It's that simple. Your goal is you want to help 6 people achieve owning that brand new car. The moment you do that, you're even way above Duke already. But now the question is, how do you help these 6 leaders achieve this brand new car? How? What do you need to do to help these 6 leaders assemble a team of 150 people? It's a numbers game, right? And what you simply need to do for them is teach them on how to help 3 of their own leaders assemble a team of 50 people. You see that it's becoming simpler now. You don't need to have 750 people from thin air. You do the math, You break it down to simple numbers. And then you take these steps one at a time. Now, each of these leaders would have become Knight members, and they'll be earning themselves $200 every single month repeatedly. Or you can teach them to help 6 people pre-assemble a team of 25 people each. It's either they help 3 people build a team of 50 and earn $200 a month, or they help 6 of their own leaders build a team of 25. Very, very simple. I know the interesting thing, when we start building, I'm going to be having personal Zoom calls with these leaders. Me, the leader, is team. Me, that leader, a team. Team by team. And we would build this system together. That's the way we're going to run this show. Now, this is where the magic happens. The magic is not in the 6 leaders that have made cars. No. The magic is how to pre-assemble a team of 25 people. How? How do you get the 25 people? Very simple. Step 1, you build a list of 100 people. I was going through my phone yesterday and I saw that I have over 4,000 contacts on my phone. If you cannot help 100 people out of the many thousand people you have on your phone to solve their problem, then you're not ready to make money. You're not. So your first task, which is what every single person on this call, the last time I said we should do it, if I ask everybody on this call right now, how many of us built a list of 100 people? Give me your answer in the comment section, and please be honest. How many of us built a list of 100 people from our last call? If you're on the last call, by the way, not those who missed the last call. How many of us? Be honest, be sincere. Let's know in the comment section. But if you did not do that day, guess what happens? Nothing will happen. But you have another opportunity to get it done again, right? Pastor Up says I have a list of 150 people already. So when you see Pastor Up at the Duke level, would you get to envy her? No, you can't. She has done the work. The question is, have you done your own? She has even gone more than 100. The next thing you need to do is convert 6, just 6, out of this 100. So you've written a list of 100 pre-qualified people. In fact, you know what you do? You should collect 100 decisions. Can someone put decision on the comment section? Type the word decision and put it on the comment section. You need to collect decisions from people. We're not saying write a list of 100 people and go and convince them. No. Amateurs convince people. Professionals collect decisions. When I start having one-on-one meetings with different teams, we're going to go deeper into this. How do you collect decisions as a professional? We're going to teach that, right? But your goal, like I said, is to enroll 6 out of the 100 people on your list. That is almost the result of the most unserious person in this world that chooses to just write a list. Not talk of somebody who is driven by a goal and has a particular why that is driving them. 6 out of 100 is your target. When you hit 6, you can choose to stop. You can continue. If you get 10, 15, 20, perfect. Now, your goal is to help those 6 people achieve half of step 2, right? So sometimes you might get 10 members, 15 members, but not all of them want to build the community. Maybe 4, 5, 6 want to build the community. Your goal is to identify 6 builders, right? Identify 6 builders, put them on the groups, bring them into the community. Now, this simple step 1, step 2, step 3 is simply known as U63. I'm going to show you how that adds up right now. Let's do the maths together. 6 people times 3 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24, plus 1, which is you. That's 25 people. That is 25 people right there. 1, 6, 18, 25. Simple and straightforward. Now, how do you hit or reach your monthly income goals? Your goal is to help your team members complete U63. The last slide. Okay, let me show it again. Make sure that they give me 1 second. Step 1, build a list of 100. Step 2, enroll 6 out of 100. Step 3, looks like my laptop keeps on skipping the slide. Okay, good. There you have it. This slide is also available on the group as well, so you can also have it marked. Very, very easy to achieve, right? So this is 25 people. In fact, I think I need to modify this. U63 equals 25 people. Now, your goal is to help people on your team complete U63. If you help 3 people complete U63, guess what happens? You're hitting the nice rank. That's $200 a month. You help 6 people complete U63. Guess what? You're at the Baron rank. You help 12 people on your cumulative team. This is where leadership sets in. Now you've done your 3 or your 6 U63. Help those people also achieve it. You hit the membership. You're making yourself some good amount of cash. $1,600 at L membership. 18 U63 in your community. That's Viscount right there. 24 U63 in your community. Now, don't forget that at these different ranks, you have about 300 people, 450 people. Now, can 24 people out of 450 or 600 people complete U63? That's the question. If you have a team of 600, out of 600 people on your team, can 30 people, and by the way, if you're already a Marquis, it means you've done 24. So you need an extra 6 people to complete U63, right? An extra 6, and you're a Duke right there. And you're earning yourself $12,000 a month. What would $12,000 a month do for you? Think about it. For those of us who are not in Lagos, right? Maybe we'll keep sending more pictures, and we're going to shoot a new video with the cars. If your goal is to hit Baron and you're in Nigeria, one of these days, take a stroll to the Mikano Motors showroom and check out the car. By the way, we changed the car to something better. It's called a CS55 2023 model. Looks like a Unique. Uniques we're looking pretty pricey. Right now, that car is about 70 million naira. A Unique. Now, this car is like the medium version of a Unique. They look alike, almost the same thing. The only difference is that Unique has a touch handle, while this one has a normal handle. That's just the difference. Amazing automobile. Go there, sit inside the car, experience what it feels like to own that car, and then go and work the numbers and make it happen. And that's the simple plan. Like I said, build your list, 100 people minimum. Sponsor just 6 of them, 6 out of 100, and help those 6 get 3 each. That's how you complete the U63. It's simple math. Simple math. I've told you exactly what you need to do. Before we wrap up, let me now share with you more light on how this is way easier. When we say sponsor 6 people, your job is to expose as many people to Zoom calls, physical events. By the way, we're going to start physical events very, very soon. When we launch the back offices, we're going to have tons of physical events. Zoom meetings will be running every single day. Your job is to invite them to the call. We're not saying convince anybody. Don't convince anybody. Let myself, Chairman Obi, Pastor Obi, Chairman Elvis, Cameron, let us break down what the club is about. Let's talk about the benefits. When they see the benefits, it is almost impossible for somebody to say no to the membership. I've still not found anybody that has told me no. Anybody who tells you no, most likely cannot afford the membership. But guess what? You have a solution. They can even join and even make money from the membership, from the club, and then use that money to buy a membership. So there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be winning very big. You know somebody who can build, but he's having financial problem. Tell him, okay, you know what? You have 30, 60 days. Why not use that 30, 60 days and build some massive income for yourself? Use Elevate Wealth. Use the referral system. Get the money. Buy a membership. I don't think anybody in their right senses would throw away such an opportunity. And that's how you actually achieve the Duke membership. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. It is simple. It's as simple as having a pen and a paper. If you see a couple of people who have come around me, like Chairman Elvis and a couple of people who know me very well, I have 2 books, right? And in these books, I have over 600 names, right? So what I'm teaching you to do, I'm currently doing it right now. I have 600 names. As busy as it can be trying to create this entire platform, I still take out my time to call people on a daily basis and have one-on-one meetings. Sometimes you might go on a 3-way call. You have somebody who is very interested, or you have somebody who you think, oh, you need maybe a Chairman Obi, a Pastor Obi, or myself, or Chairman Elvis. Get us on a call with them. Let's help you close them. Let's help you get them on board. Like I said, as a Growth Club member, you have 0 reason why you're not making money. 0. Oh, I don't have money. You can join for free. Build, make money, buy a membership. You own a membership, you can make so much money. You're making so much money. You can put that money in Elevate Wealth. You can take some of this money and go and trade in DBS. All round, you are being equipped to achieving that true life of luxury, abundance, and freedom. Every single thing in the club points you to that direction of a life of true freedom. And it's solely going to be up to you to make up your own mind to either do it or watch other people do it. We're at the very beginning. We're at the very, very beginning. And I've been saying something for a while. Aside from builders, right? I'm going to say something again. We're going to help those leaders who are serious build their businesses. Especially the ones that are the people who are pioneer members, are pioneer builders. So far, you are doing what you need to do. And we are seeing that you're actually putting in the effort. I can promise you on this Zoom call, the teams will be supported. I would support you. Other leaders will support you. In fact, I've seen people from other teams support people in other teams. That's the power of being in this community. It's not a competition. It's a collaborative effort to help everybody grow. Someone will say, oh, this person is not in my team. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. If your intentions are genuine, your heart is clean, and you help people, guess what will happen? Your business will blow. easily. And I'm sure for leaders on the call who have experienced these things in the past, you can relate to what I'm saying. So without taking so much of our time tonight, I would like to bring it to a close. I can see that we have Chairman Obi on the call. I can see we also have Chairman Elvis on the call. If you want to say something, you want to ask questions, you want to drop a word or two, now will be the time to do that. Thank you very much. Chairman Elvis, you want to go first? And then Chairman Obi or Pastor Ob. Or if you have a question, feel free, please, feel free. This is the Community Builders Call. We're all leaders here. Let's talk, ask questions, get clarity. Also ensure that you remember that we have the whole month of September for free in Elevate Wealth. If you've not logged into that account that I gave out, you can log in there and see that we're making real money here. We're not making magic money, it's real money. We're following due processes and we're making real monies together. With that being said, Chairman Elvis, over to you.
All right, good evening, Mr. Victor. Thank you for the presentation. Everything is clear and it's not complicated. Everything has been simplified, even made much more easy